All right. Seems that I'm live for the first time on YouTube via the IRL backpack that I have been using on Twitch for a long time. But like I said, when I was in the States, long time ago, is that I will be using this in a real life backpack more often, also to give you exclusive behind the scenes and other stuff. So because this was the first time that I'm using the backpack since I'm back home, I want to see if everything is fine. So I am going to YouTube right now to check if I am live. So I'm going to my channel, and it seems that I am live. More often also so that is cool. So yes, I am live. I can't see your chat. I need to figure out a better way to do that. But welcome in my condo. I'm back in my condo. If you're new here, by the way, that was Kermit. You just saw my cat Kermit walking by. Taekwondo is all about technology, but specifically technology about events. So, but then in the broadest sense of the word. So events like maybe a sporting event or a musical event or your school play or another play or something like that. How do you capture that on video? What do you need to think about? What are the things that are important to you or to other people? Do you want to go for one camera like I do now? Do you want to have multiple cameras? That all we will talk about. By the way, if you have not met Kermit, I will show you Kermit. That is Kermit. He is checking out the IRL backpack, as you can see right now. He is a very nice European short hair, and he is 7 years old. He is the love of my life, and but the only problem with the cat is that he is one that likes to eat stuff. Anywho, it seems that everything is going very well. What I'll do now is that I will bring along the backpack to my studio in a minute. But first and foremost, let's talk about the thing that we're going to talk about today. And again, I am totally mobile. I'm not using Wi-Fi, I'm not using the Ethernet in my house. I am totally 100% Wi-Fi only. I have three different 4G networks going live across the internet to you, which is totally cool. So let's see what we have here. So we are going to talk about one thing and one thing only, and that's this contraption. And by the way, don't look at the mess. This is the BirdDog Mini, the world's smallest NDI encoder and decoder. And this is what it looks like, and we will be unpacking it today, and we will be giving it for a spin. Now, we are doing this because I want to give a review during the Saturday show that is coming, of course, but not coming Saturday, but maybe in 2 or 3 weeks. And I want to give it for a spin. I want to check if this is really something that will help me to produce great events. So this is the box that it looks like. This is some stuff that is not important. Of course, a manual, just let you show it a little bit what this is. So it is a very small manual, version 1.0, August 2018. What's in the box? And what are you doing, Kermit? Boxes and Kermit, that is a thing that's always a great thing. And this is the box itself. So this is the box that we will be talking about in a minute. And as you can see, it's a small box. It's tested. And it is a BirdDog system right here. It has, on this end, 2 HDMI connectors, 1 HDMI in, 1 HDMI out, 1 Ethernet port, and 1 headphone jack. Yes, a headphone jack. This is for comms. We'll talk about that at a later stage. And this is for converting it to NDI. And of course, during this show, we will be talking about what NDI is and how it can be utilized. So I'll just bring this back, and I'll just, sorry Kermit, I'll just bring along the backpack to the studio, and in the meantime, whoop, there you go. Hi. I will show you the studio in a minute with the backpack. And I know it's dark, sorry for that, but it will be very shortly. So now we are here in the studio, somewhere where you're safe. Right here maybe, yep. So you can be exclusive behind the scenes. Maybe a little bit more, like so, and I'll get the other stuff in a minute. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that short intermezzo. I am back. I am totally back. Let's start things up. It will probably take some time for people come, so let's switch on the lights. Okay, Google, turn on studio lights. Thank you. And so that will help a little bit with the color. And lights. And let's get this one too. Alright. So, alright. So, oh, did I forget? Yep, I forgot the system that we're going to talk about. So let's get that first. Kermit is just coming in. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is the following. Kermit, go away. Alright, so what we're going to do is the following. I'm going to switch on the computers here, and we're going to talk about this BirdDog. So, the BirdDog Mini, if I look into the manual, yes, manual, is that this product has regular firmware updates to enable additional features and functions. Please ensure you're updated to the latest firmware by following the instructions in this guide, birddog.com/firmware updates. And it has standard 12 months, but if you register, you get 36 months of warranty, which is great. I did that already. And it comes with the box itself, so, the power adapter, and that's about it. So, okay. That all looks great. So this is a behind the scenes. So this is not the review. The review will come later. Also, a little bit more polished thing will go. But this is really something that I thought, hey, it would be cool just to be part of it. And in all fairness, I don't care if you're here or not. What I will do now is that I'll check if I can. Go to Facebook and say that I'm live with behind the scenes stuff. But let's go live on Facebook as well, just for a quick moment. Let's do that. Publish. Live camera. Hey, we are live on YouTube right here. Yeah. Yep, that's working. Hey. With behind the scenes. Oops. Go live. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey there everyone, welcome, how are you? My name is Petra and you're watching Facebook. And the cool part is that I'm here on Facebook, but I'm also here on YouTube right there. Here, say hello. Oh, that's not possible because it's a very short part, but welcome. I just wanted to say that at this moment, right now, I'm also on YouTube, and I just started maybe 30 seconds ago there. So, well, no, that's not true. It's a little bit longer than that, 3 minutes ago. But I am now starting to doing some parts where I am opening up a box and trying to learn stuff so that I can actually review it and talk about it on Facebook in a couple of weeks. So if you want to be part of that, I am currently live on that particular area where I just put in. So if you're not there, go. If not, then go there, and then don't forget to subscribe there and hit the bell notification so that you will be informed about that, okay? This is just behind the scenes, no strange things, one camera, that's all it is, but it is a cool behind the scenes part. So I hope to see you there. Bye! Hey Kermit. Alrighty. Hey Kermit. Hey Mom. What you doing, man? What you doing? Yeah. Wanna come over here? Wanna come over here? No, I don't want to. Okay, so what was I saying? So before we went to Facebook, we were going to talk about the BirdDog thing. Hey, welcome, Kathleen. Great of you to be here on YouTube. There is a bit of a delay, but I did see you. We're gonna unpack the BirdDog Mini, which is the world's smallest NDI encoder and decoder right here. It has, let me see, BirdDog Mini is the smallest and most convenient way to enable full bit rate 1080p 60 NDI encoding or decoding using the BirdDog link, tally, comms, and power over Ethernet. Comms is available separately, but it will be later. It has one box, one cable, and it has a lot of features. It supports for all HD resolutions, all the way up to 1080p 60. It's the world's smallest full bitrate NDI encoder. No compromises on video quality. The world's smallest full bitrate NDI decoder. Play any full NDI source out of HDMI. Mini is fully compatible with BirdDog Comms, the world's first visual comms application, which is not out yet, but it will come. Mini is compatible with BirdDog Central, the revolutionary NDI routing software, zero configuration, built-in tele display, and compatible with all leading NDI. Full-size HDMI connectors, power Mini over PoE or power over Ethernet, and only run one cable. So it's like a crazy thing. It is really cool. Yes, new gear, nice. It is definitely. So yeah, let's say here, so video input, 1 HDMI, video output, 1 HDMI, supported resolutions, 1080p, 2398, 25, 2997, 30, 50, 5994, 60, 1080i, 25, 720p, it's all possible. Hey Kermit, what's going on, my friend? Hey, what's going on, man? I'm gonna show you Kermit now. Let me give you Kermit now, because Kermit is right here, like so. Hey man, there you are. All right. curious, what camera are you using for the shots? It bends your shelves a bit. So this is the Sony FDR 3000, the one that I use for the in real life. It is, you know, the one that I also use for in real life shows. Actually, you're running fully via the in real life backpack. I have not used it for like 3 weeks, and I am starting to prepare myself for a gig, which has a part of it is the Live View solo. So I needed to verify it, and so that's the reason why. And I do see that I have a lot of headroom there, so I'll just get a little. So that's the reason. So it's a little bit, you know, a fisheye view, but that's fine. Let's see the BirdDog. This is it. We're gonna talk about it on Facebook, of course, but this is when I have not seen it before myself. So that's the cool part of this. Yes, you are in the backpack. So we have a small booklet. It is a manual. That manual, I think I need to read because it is a little bit of a different beast. Then this is just the packing stuff which is important, and this is the BirdDog itself. Ta-da! Oh no, the BirdDog itself. It has an HDMI in right there, HDMI out there, a headphone, and a gigabit Ethernet PoE. And on this side, it has a DC input system. So that means that I need to start to put in a plug, but I'm not doing that because I don't need it in my studio. But this is Ethernet plug. Ethernet plug, mains plug, and of course you can have multiple different ones. So you have the US, Europe, Australia, and the UK right here. So it's a very nice product. All right, so the box can go, I think. Yep, we can move the box, and we can start to think about how to connect it. So this is, again, this is the, for me, also something that I don't know what's going on. How does it work? That kind of stuff. It is super tiny. It fits in your hand. I love the logo, BirdDog. And let's see if we can power up this thing. So it states that it has PoE. So what we can do is that we can actually utilize a network cable for it. So let's see if we can utilize this network cable right here of my controller. The controller of my, like so. So this should, in fact, once I switch it on, because it's not on at this moment, it should start it up. Yeah. So let's switch on the computer and this. No, okay. So I just switched on the computer very quickly so that I can actually see, and I can actually see at this moment that it's actually starting up. Like, let me show you, right, like so. So it has power over Ethernet right there. So that seems to be working. Now now it's red with yellow. So what does that mean? I have no clue at this moment. So we need to figure out what that means. Red with yellow. So that doesn't sound good. Red with yellow. What is that for? Let's see. Okay. As soon as the BirdDog Mini detects a power input, it will light up green. Typically, the status. Yeah, 2. 1, 2. Oh, there's no input. Yeah, wow, that's true. We do not have any input. That is correct. So we are going to give it that input. Gotta head into a meeting. Catch the rest later. That's fine. No problem. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Kathleen. Really, really appreciate it. So let's type it in. I'm not going to show you my password. Oops, so that's it. So that's the password that I just put in. And let's see if we can hook it up. So I have here a Sony camera, which is just a simple Sony camera. Nothing wrong with it. No, it's actually exactly the same as the one that I have right there. So on top of me, that's also the place where I will have the end result, where I will use it the coming period to test it, to make sure that everything is working. But for now, for this test, I'm going to use Kermit Cam. So Kermit Cam is going to be used for this test. So let's just give it some power, because the batteries are so old that they are dying. But that's fine. I don't care about that. And give it some power. Power to the darkness. Power to the lights. Some power and an HDMI cable. That would be very helpful as well. So I'll get a HDMI cable. That's not an HDMI cable, so I need another. HDMI cable. Oopsie, there you go. No, this is a nice example of that. Everything that you need to sort is very important, because as you can see, I can actually just take it out of the box, and we're ready. And the box needs to be put back, but I'll do that later. So, and then see how far we can get it to be. That's not going to work. That's not going to work, because that's not a full-fledged HDMI cable. It's a HDMI mini, but I do have those as well somewhere. At least that's what I think, that I have them. That's one. That's one. Uh-oh. So it seems that I know that I have somewhere else also cables, so I'm not worried yet. Ah, there we go. This is definitely one which is okay. Yes, that's the one that we want. That's exactly the one that we want, actually. Okay. Let's remove this back again. So what I'm doing here, for people that are just joining, I am actually providing you insight in just a testing strategy of a product that we'll talk about in a couple of weeks. And I just want to, I want to be open about it. So You know what's going on and how things are going, if things are going well. So this is just a small camera, nothing wrong, nothing special. And now we're gonna put this in the HDMI in, which is this one. And then it should be working in a minute. Boom! And we have green and blue. So if I show you that, so if I show you the box again, it's green and blue. So that looks fantastic. So what does green and blue mean? I presume that that means that we're good to go. Valid input. The BirdDog Mini detects a valid input. The status LED will change to blue. This indicates that the source is detected and the BirdDog is now streaming video over NDI interface. Oh, cool. All right. So it says that it actually is streaming over Ethernet. So that means that if I go into vMix, that is vMix right there, I can actually say add input NDI. Oh my gosh, it's working like a charm. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Boom. Look. Yeah, it's working like a charm. I didn't do anything. It is really working. Oh my gosh, that's as easy as it can be. Crazy. Oh, that was even faster than I expected. But now I also have seen what the name is. So now I can actually also use this to go to the BirdDog interface, which I've seen. And the BirdDog interface can be reached HTTP BirdDog, and then it is, what is it then? Oh yeah, then it's the specific number. .local. Is it .local? .local. Wow, there you go. So now you can log on to that system. So this is, so I'll just add this as a favorite so that we have it. And then the password is the password is your computer may require some prerequisites installed. After initial boot is complete, the beta will be visible on the source. The first network. Enter password. I don't know the password. Your computer may require some prerequisite updates. And an alternative is by direct typing the URL with a bit and preload. What is the password of the thing? Enter password. Is there a password on there somewhere? Let me see. What's the password of the thing? Is that the serial number or? No. So okay, so this is the first problem that we're facing, is that I don't know what the password is of that system. So that's something that we need to figure out. So we're going to the BirdDog TV website and then checking out what that is. So let's see if we can find it. But the cool part is, one more thing. So look, this is even brilliant. Oh, I didn't see that. So looking at the tele light, so now is green, as you can see. If I then switch it to production, it becomes red, and now it becomes green again. Red, green. So that's all working out of the box. That is so amazingly cool. So let me see if you can see that. So that's green indeed. So it's green. So I'm now checking if you guys can see it, and I think that's it's working like a charm. So yeah, you can see it. That's brilliant. Okay, support product support. Why can't I find it? That's so stupid. After initial login for definition. Maybe I need to read something. Tele behavior connecting to read. Accessing the web configuration console. After initial boot up is complete, your BirdDog Mini will be visible and sourced in the compatible with the same Internet Internet. As BirdDog progresses through its boot up sequence, it will cycle through various status modes as described in the booting up your BirdDog Mini. Once the boot cycle is complete, the status LED will illuminate blue. At this point, the web configuration console is available. Please type the following URL in the browser. Where that? The computer may require pre-exit software installed to enter the BirdDog Finder. When launched, this application will list all the India capable. What's the password? Need help? Yeah, I need help. Company. Okay. Serial number of the thing. That's on the box, but let me check the box if this is the same. This is the same box. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, how do you need help? So when the system is working perfectly, however, when in the web interface it asks for a password, but I can't find what the default needs to be. I haven't been in the web interface before, but it might be because my version was tested. It has a tested sticker. Kind regards. Okay, so I just sent a email to. Well, if it lets me, it's okay. So I just sent an email to BirdDog support, just with a quick heads up that everything is working fine, which it totally does. It's totally going well. But I cannot log on to that system because it is actually requesting for a password. Now it might be a BirdDog, you never know. So let's. I'll just do that, but it's not accepting that at all. It's not accepting that. So yeah, I can reset it. That might be a solution to the problem. I can reset it, and I need to have a. Yep, I can reset it. We can do that. Let's get a something to do that with. Hey Kermit. Let's just quickly reset it. Because it might be as simple as that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Once activated, the network reset will be flashing a tally and repeat between. Okay, now let's see if we can. Oh, sorry about that. That was not so. Okay, local. Boom. Yeah, it asks for a password and I do not know what that is. So, yeah, so I hope that they are very fast with reacting. because I have to wait for it, I'm afraid. But it does work. So it is working like a charm. But the only thing is that I cannot upgrade it or that kind of stuff. And of course, I want to have that too. Try it one more time. One, two, three, four. Maybe. I think that I'm afraid that I cannot help that. Oh. Oh. Admin. Oh. Password invalid. Aha. Ah, got it. Okay, it was something that we could easily have thought about. Okay, so sorry about that, but that's okay. So this is what it looks like. So a dashboard, you have a name, you have the network configuration, DHCP, the IP address, the mask, serial number, July 2018 1. That is the latest, so you can see all the stuff here. The video, audio setup can be switched on and switched off. Tele, SDI, and that kind of stuff. Passwords, so I can set that to whatever I want. Short name is something that I don't do with. So this is all. This is very interesting. So now I can actually switch on or switch off, I think, the brightness of the telly. So if I go, so that's interesting because let me show you. So that now I'm going to set it on low or high. Apply. Apply. I don't see too much difference, but I'll just keep it on low because I don't want too bright anyway, so that's good. System this is system update. So here you can update the stuff, and it is now on the July 2018 1 part. So let's see if I go here, firmware updates. Where is it? Oh, sorry. It was on the website, the password. So I could have easily seen that. So I'm just going to react to them. I'll just react back to them. So I couldn't find it. But now I found it, so it's fine. Alternatively, blah, blah, blah. Okay, July 2018. So it looks like it is up to date. July 2018. So July 2018 1. That's the current version. So I am actually very, very well good. I am okay. So seems that I'm okay. Seems that I'm fully okie dokie pokey, and I can actually say that I am going to test the hell of it. So what you'll see is that with this box, I will be trying to figure out how to communicate. Now, you might have noticed that I do have a Surface Pro for Microsoft. And the reason for that being is that the BirdDog comes with software in a few weeks, and we'll be talking about that very thoroughly because that's a very important thing. I also see that the audio is going well. I see that here on vMix itself. So I can actually see that the camera right there is providing that information, and I can actually see that if I switch to red, I can actually see it go red. So that is absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with this result. And that is also the conclusion of this test. It has been a fantastic opportunity to talk to you, and I hope to see you very, very soon. This Saturday I won't be live. I will be going to London, England. But I will be back, of course, ASAP. And on the Saturday afterwards, I already promised that we will be talking about how to create a event application in an HTML5, how to do that easily without banging your butt for a small event. That would be great, and hopefully by that time the comms application will be ready from BirdDog, so I can actually show it to you in a minimalistic form, and we can really talk about this product. But from this perspective, this looks fantastic. Have a good one. See you around. Bye. Bye bye. Finish live video. Yep.